So I have Patty here. I want to ask. All right. So I want to ask some questions about Ireland because last video we talked about this guy who's a phony who's in the military, but I think he goes a step further and he doesn't even have a job at all. So I want to ask you some questions, Patty, about Ireland itself. And you're from Ireland. You're from County Longford. Is that correct?
That is correct. I'm County Longford in the Republic of Ireland.
Okay. You're from County Longford. And I'm not familiar with County Longford. I mean, talking to you, you don't. I'm not familiar with the accents. Your accent sounds a little different. So, is that a Longford accent? Were you born in Longford?
Longford has its own sort of accent and is somewhat different due to it being in the Midlands of Ireland. And yes, I was born in Longford.
Okay.
I grew up in the countryside outside of the town of Kenai in the north of the county.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you a question, and this only stems from this guy, right? Who we confirmed is a phony. He's not in the military. He claims that everyone in Ireland has something called a public services card. Can you explain what that is? Does everyone in Ireland get a public service card, or is this just for welfare?
Everyone is given a public services card, not just for welfare. The card can be used for different things, but it's mainly used by people on social welfare payments. You have to sign up for a PSC. It's not given to you automatically at birth or anything like that.
Okay, so it's not given to you at birth. Okay, because he said that everyone gets it like at birth, like a social security card, like everyone gets it at birth, and that you have to have a public services card in order to work. This is what he says. You have to have a public services card to work. Is that true?
That's not true at all. You see, to get a job, you need to sign paperwork to prove who you are. This can be done using your birth certificate or your passport and a lot of proof like that. So a public services card isn't required to get a job. That person is completely full of bull.
Okay, all right. So the public services card. I just want to tell you a story to give you kind of an inside glimpse here, Patty, because I know you're not familiar with the guy. He uh he has told me several times he goes down to the post office to receive payments and get payments. Does that sound like kind of a thing they do in Ireland for welfare? I don't know because our post office only deals with mail. We don't deal with money at the post office. But he says he goes to the post office to get some type of payment. Is that like a thing with welfare over there or something?
If a person gets welfare payments, they are deposited into that person's bank account. You have to account if you are receiving payments for stuff like that. So he's clearly talking out of his ass again.
Okay. All right. I also wanted to discuss this whole thing. Michael Collins. Now this is going to be kind of a controversial topic here, Patty. Yeah, but I only have one question about this Michael Collins situation. Have you seen the movie Michael Collins?
Yes, I have. It's an excellent movie, and I recommend anyone interested in getting into Irish history to give it a watch.
Okay, yeah, I like Michael Collins. I think it's a good movie. But was Michael Collins part of the Irish army that you're a part of? Was he part of that same army, or was it more of a militia?
Michael Collins was the commander of the Irish Republican Army, which was a rebel force against the British in Ireland. The Irish Army that I'm currently a part of is one separate from the force that Michael Collins commanded.
Okay, because let me tell you, this guy who we were talking about, the other day, the phony, thinks that Michael Collins was in charge of the IDF, the Irish Defense Force, and that he joined the IDF because it's the same army Michael Collins was commander of. So he has that kind of crazy theory in his head that Michael Collins was the commander of the IDF.
That is completely not true. Yes, Michael Collins is a very influential figure in Irish history and is held in high regard in Irish history, but he was not a part of the Irish Defence Force and he was never the commander of it. The guy's theory has so many holes in it, it's easy to disprove.
Yes, yes, it is. So, do you speak Irish? Do you speak like? Are you fluent in Irish? Do you understand like if someone spoke Irish to you?
I can speak Irish a little. I am not fully fluent, and I may be a little rusty on the language as I have to speak English 95% of the time in my life. It's
Oh,
been a while since I have had to use Irish, and I apologize in advance if I forget to use a word or two on this call.
okay. It's all right. I just want to ask because this guy he has a YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is called Hardcore FM Declan K. If you want to search it up real quick just to see it, it's called Hardcore FM Declan K. It's a yellow picture with a guy smiling, a yellow guy, and he has a headset on his head. He has I think 50 subscribers or something. If you just want to search the channel yourself just to get a glimpse of what I'm talking about, he goes on his show and he signs off his show by using Irish phrases, and I'm going to tell you these phrases. Are you ready to kind of translate what I'm saying here?
Yes, go ahead and tell me the phrases he uses to sign off on his show. I'll try to translate the best I can.
Okay. Slong lat, Mashe Dahale, Awesome Bukel, Awesome Colleen. Um, is that Irish? Is that mean anything?
Okay, those are Irish phrases, he says, and to translate them into English, slonglat mean very good, masha dahale means good night. Awesome Bukshar Buckle is like him saying cool man, Colleen means girl, or chick. The thing he's pronouncing them in the Dublin accent, not the way you're meant to say slan agat. It's more like slang at.
So you've seen the video. You're looking at the video.
Yes, I'm looking at it now.
Okay. So does that sentence he says make sense?
Yeah, it all sounds right. They are all real Irish phrases.
So is
They're
Irish.
just badly pronounced in a way that doesn't make sense.
So it's just badly pronounced and it doesn't make sense. He's just putting words together, right?
Yes, most likely that's what he's doing. He's using the correct Irish phrases, but is just pronouncing them wrong to the point they are just random words being smashed together.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to prove my point there because I googled this myself and I was like, what he's saying doesn't make sense because it just sounds like he's just saying words in a language and he's not making a sentence with it. So I mean, at least I got another person here to validate what I'm saying. At least I know I'm not the only one who's seeing this. I can't be going crazy.
Himself,
Yeah.
he is definitely not fluent and is most likely just pretending to be Irish because of those badly pronounced sayings and the lies he made to you. I can tell he has a very bad fake Dublin accent.
So wait. His accent's not real.
His accent is not real. I can tell from the few videos of his I have seen that he is doing a terrible job at attempting to copy a Dublin accent.
So he's not even. So your theory is he's not from Dublin.
Yes, as an Irish person myself, I can tell by how butchered the accent is. He's a wannabe from somewhere else pretending to be Irish.
Hmm. Well, I do know he's from Ulster County, and Ulster County is Northern Ireland, correct?
Ulster is in Northern Ireland, but when he pronounced Ulster, he mispronounced that too. He said Ulster.
So he's he's from Ulster County, and so do you think his accent is more Northern Ireland than Dublin?
Yes, Northern Ireland would be more a likely place place he is from, considering he has a much more Ulster Northern Irish accent instead of a Dublin one, but it's definitely just him faking the accent like everything else.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to confirm that. I thought I didn't even know that I don't know the accents. I'm not from there, Patty. But it's good to have a friend who's from Ireland who can validate these facts. Come on here, we already proved that he's not in the Irish Defense Force or never has been in the Irish Defense Force, and now we just opened up another door. He's not even from the Republic of Ireland. He's from Northern Ireland, so he's just a phony altogether. He's just a complete fake, bro. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, he is a complete phony. He is completely pretending to be someone he's not. His accent is fake. His time in the army is fake. His knowledge of Irish culture is fake. He's just a wannabe.
Yeah. Well, that's just crazy. That's crazy, Pat. Hey, I just wanted to have you on here to just chat, confirm all this stuff about Irish culture, Irish history, the military, the public service card because that was a real one, and the accent. The thing about he's not even from Ireland; he's from Northern Ireland, a completely different country. So I think we just opened up a gate there, Patty.
I'll gladly get on and chat now that I have a better insight on this fake soldier guy. I'll gladly explain more stuff about Ireland, Northern Ireland, if you wish for me to do so.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on Xbox. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the show. Patty, do you want to say anything to anyone before we sign off here on YouTube?
Yes, to anyone listening. Ask me any questions on Irish culture, history, or anything else. I'll gladly answer anything.
Absolutely. Leave a comment if you want. Patty, I'll get Patty, to answer questions on Irish culture or whatever. We'll talk about it. But yeah, that's been the show. Patty, got any plans for Christmas?
Yes, in my family, we always meet up on Christmas Day for food, drink, and chat. So I'll be doing that. What about you? What are your plans for the holiday season?
Well, I don't really celebrate Christmas, but I'm gonna be spend time with my family and friends too, Patty.
Sound good? I hope you have a good time with your family and friends. Well, time for us to part ways for now then.
All right, that's been the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Patty, for coming on once again.
You're welcome. It's always a pleasure to help you out. I
Uh,
will see you later on Xbox.